Trump has this unbelievable ability to take a bipartisan supported issue and make it into a culture war. Like he's unique in his ability to take something that everybody supports and then make it divide everybody right down the middle. This one isn't even divided down the middle. I feel like most rational people are like, this is fucked up. This got to stop. This is not the America we want to live in. But like, if he literally just came out and did exactly what he was saying on the pod with us, which was, we're going to deport the criminals. I don't know a single American that would push back on that. I'm sure there would be people, but if they were like, we're going to go deport, they're arrested, they are in jail currently, they're waiting trial, there are people that have committed crimes and they're still illegal, but they're back on the streets. If he just sent those people back, do you think that there would be culture war about this? Do you think there would be mass protests?
I don't think so. But like you said, it's only 5% of the people that's been deported. So then his numbers would look low and it will look like not a success.
Like he's not doing the job?
Is that why they're just deporting everybody just so the numbers look good for him?
Yes.
Why Minnesota? Why is he going to Minnesota? Is there something I'm missing?
Everywhere.
Yeah, he's popped in a bunch of
the first
places.
place.
But I think Minnesota specifically just had the most confrontations.
Okay.
Yeah, but a lot of blue
That's my
states.
interpretation, at least.
Also, a lot of blue states.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
No, I would probably make the argument that the blue states are more often like sanctuary cities where they're looking out to protect the illegal immigrants that are there.
I mean, I think there's a lot of illegal immigrants in Arizona.
Yeah, but I don't
had
think
to guess.
I don't
Or
think
Texas.
I don't think the state will protect them as much. I think the state would probably cooperate to get them the fuck up out of there. Whereas in Minneapolis, I think the state is a little bit more empathetic to them, and they're like, "No, we don't want you to just do these fucking searches, and we don't want you to. We're not going to have law enforcement go support you on these raids." And I think that's where there's going to be some.
Okay, maybe not the state will push back, but I think the people. When you start taking people that they have connections with, like, hey, you may be the home attendant or you may be whatever, like I have a relationship with you and now you're just grabbing this person that loved and worked with all this time.
That's what you got to think about more. Like, it's like you got to think about the restaurant that you're going to and the guy that works there. You got to think about your gym and the guy that you see working there. Like, you got to think about each one of those people that's being taken away. Not the violent criminals. Get them the fuck up out of here. But the people that are just being asked on the street, hey, you have an accident, where are your papers? Yeah. When you start imagining those people as these people you interface with on your regular everyday life, it just becomes like just horrendous.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Yeah, and I don't have any like real faith in anything they do being out of any kind of goodwill anymore. I was willing to have that in before the election because I felt like liberals had kind of fucked things up, and then they're running Kamala that nobody really supports, and they just foisted her on us and XYZ. But that got used up pretty quickly. And now I don't really think anything they're doing is with any good intention. That's like out the window for me.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think that they react to? Like, what do you think the way to get them to change course on this is?
The NRA is apparently pretty upset. And I think the NRA sends them a lot of money. And then that's going to make them react.
They haven't donated that much in recent times. So they don't have as big of a voice as they used to have.
So then what does Trump react to? Like, does he react to the stock market? Does he react to GDP? Like, what are the metrics that can be used to make the administration bend to the whim of the people?
I think stock market and popularity.
Yeah, I think if his own people stop buying the BS, then he's like, oh, now I need to find another hustle.
Like you said, his own people are being quiet. They might not agree with what's going on, but they're not loudly talking about how much they disagree.
I've seen some like dudes who are like, yo, I was at January 6th and this is fucked up. I'm not standing for this. I'm speaking out.
The fact you know people at January.
I don't know them. I'm on social media.
I've seen. He didn't say I know.
My bad. Yeah, I thought you were just talking to
I go to one government protest. No, but like, I've seen these people
we kept in touch
on and Instagram, and I'm like, good for you. Like, that's fire because you're standing up for your principles. You're standing up for what you think is right or wrong. Like, we might disagree on so many other fucking things, but that's the thing. It's like, I don't need to agree with you on everything, but I need to agree with you on basic right and wrong. This is wrong. Yeah. There's no way to justify this shit. And I understand that there's like a lot. I understand when these kind of things happen, most people just retreat to a side, right? Because there's security in the side. Some things are so fucking blatant. It's just right or wrong. The side is right or wrong. It doesn't matter when you're left or the right. The side is right or wrong. Nobody's watching this and be like, this is right. This is the America I want to live in.
Unloading a clip in a U.S. citizen is wrong.
For exercising his constitutional rights.
Yeah.
Like, don't bring up any bullshit. I think even Kash Patel said something like, why would you bring a gun to a protest, right? Like, was it him that actually said it?
He said that. Exactly.
It's like, are they not even thinking before they're tweeting these things?
No.
They're just following the company line.
But the company line would say you should be able to bring your legal firearm where the fuck you want in America.
Yeah.
So it's like they're scrambling to defend something that's indefensible to the point where they're willing to rebuke their own constituents.
Yeah, exactly.
They're willing to insult their own constituents. Like, how dare you live a constitutional life? How dare you exercise your constitutional rights? You should just do whatever the fuck we tell you to do.
Yes. And that's why I wonder when his base is going to open up and see that
I
this
think-
is the play that they've been playing since.
Yeah. Yes, it's an interesting thing because I think that we have like an all-time low expectation of government, and like we have an all-time low expectation of faith or trust in government. You know, like government officials enriching themselves on both sides of the aisle, right? So it's almost like it's horrible when we see, Trump's family make hundreds of millions of dollars on fucking meme coins. It's horrible when you see Pelosi do it. It's horrible with the Nepo baby shit. Like, it's horrible, but for whatever reason, we're almost like desensitized to it because we're so used to it happening,
Yeah.
right? This feels distinct. This feels different. This feels like something I haven't seen in my lifetime in
I've never
America.
seen this.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, this isn't like run-of-the-mill political corruption
And
and cronyism.
and to me, this doesn't feel different. Like during the BLM stuff, like I feel like cops were killing people and immediately they were trying to turn the person who died into the aggressor and like make them the reason why that situation happened.
Like Philando Castile.
Yeah. Like,
Yep.
like before an investigation happened, it was like, oh, wait, he sold drugs back in the day, or he's a user or a gang member or something
Yeah,
like
that's a fair
Yeah.
point.
So this is not new.
That's a fair point.
This guy was white, Alex. That's very different. How is this guy talking?
Does this,
Christ.
here's interesting, because I've seen,
real shit, bro.
I've seen
That's
some
real
like
shit. Idiot.
I've seen some folks
So
in
stupid.
Minneapolis. Like I've seen like some liberal folks in Minneapolis, say that they were buying guns and they were, wanted to make sure they could defend themselves against tyranny, et cetera. And it's like, again, I grew up in New York. We weren't allowed to have guns. I don't have any kind of like infatuation with guns. But what?
No, you finish your point and then, because
But like in a weird way, does this highlight, I can't even believe I'm saying it, but like the importance of an armed republic?
and you know what's crazy? Because of what just happened, I'm second guessing whether or not I should get the gun that I'm currently applying for.
Because you're worried that if you had a gun in an altercation like this, it would
Like
put yourself
literally,
in.
he was just doing the right thing, coming to this woman's defense.
Yeah, I know. That was a crazy thing. The ICE officer, I don't even know if anybody's talking about, like throws the woman onto the
Throws her,
snow. Like,
pepper sprays her, like he's just trying to protect her.
No,
there's no way you do that. What's that?
the only pushback on that, and I've just was reading online, like sort of things about
What you
this.
wrote?
Yeah, because I was reading what I wrote just a second ago under my burner account. But some concealed carry people are saying that he should not involve himself in an escalating thing while armed.
Go fuck yourself.
So that's the argument that we were saying. It's like, okay, what would we say to our children? We would
Yeah.
say that. We would like, hey, don't involve yourself in, a conflict like that if you are armed. You're raising the stakes. What would we say to any of our friends? Comply with law enforcement.
Yeah.
That's what we would say to anybody that we care about, we love, because we want to see them come home at night. That's what we would say.
But
There is a higher expectation that we have for law enforcement.
Of course.
And the reality is that a lot of these ICE dudes, these aren't like lifers working for ICE. A lot of them have like 6 weeks of training. So they're undermanned, undertrained, and zero accountability for their actions and no identity to reflect upon.
yeah.
It's like,
And we would tell people, hey, don't get involved. But I know myself, if I saw a wrong happening, I'm going to step
I
in.
did that shit and you ended up in prison in Sweden. I saw something wrong happen. I had to step in.
Yeah, I did that shit and I ended up in prison too. Yeah, for letting a black man in an establishment.
Well, the next time we're in Ghana, I'll do it again. But yeah, so it's
Yeah, he
That's
did
a
the
sick-
noble thing. He did the heroic thing.
Yeah.
That's what you hope. That's what you hope your son does. In general, but even though the selfish party's like, no, just come home. But if your son did that and survived, you'd be so fucking proud.
yeah, like
He also
imagine
has a
that was
medical
your-
background. Like,
Yeah.
who better to like be around? You know what I mean? Than someone that actually has like a medical training to assist. In
So
the
that's
event
why I was
someone
like,
gets
I
hurt.
was really thinking, I was like, holy shit, because I know once I have it, I'm gonna have it on me, always.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, that could be me.
Yeah.
I mean, that is something to consider, though. Like,
No, I'm still get it though.
I obviously still get it, but it is something that is always concerning. I can imagine.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you're carrying a firearm, things can escalate to death very quickly.
Yeah.
I think people say that. They're like, if you own or carry a firearm, the likelihood of you dying by gun goes up
Oh yeah.
like a significant
Yeah, it does.
percentage.
Yeah,
now,
absolutely.
I think a lot of that might be suicide. So I don't know if that like skews the data a bit, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's just horrific.